So, so poker was really your principal, I'm going to use the term occupation throughout, I'm going to say most of your 20s. And at some particular point, probably because you started having money, you got rid of the outstanding debt, you started making money now on the positive side, and somewhere you mentally transitioned where you want to get into some other areas. So some of those other areas could be, as you indicated, Shakti, investments or other businesses or such. How did you, what caused you to all of a sudden take a increased burden upon yourself to want to expand yourself from just being a gambler?
It was scalability, Jim. The problem with poker is that you can keep going up in stakes, but there is a ceiling. So now I have played in some of the biggest games in the world. And as the stakes go up, the games become more and more difficult. So every year for the last 11 years, I was trying to take my bankroll. So let's say I had $100,000. I was trying to every year to get to 200 or 300,000 through gambling, through organizing events and all that. So I would try to go 2x, 3x, every year. And some years I did, some years I didn't. Some years I went broke, and some years I went 10x, But now at the point at which I am now, for me to now go 3x, 4x, or 10x, I would have to go play in the biggest games in the world, play against the best players in the world, which I don't think I'm good enough to beat them. And also I'm putting myself at a risk of losing all my money, if things go bad. So I guess the problem is scalability. It's not up to a point you can scale poker, but after a point it's hard to. So let me put it this way. It's my goal, my next short-term goal is to make $100 million, right? It would be much easier for me to make $100 million through business than to make $100 million through poker. Because there is not that many billionaires that play poker that you can go play with. There's very few billionaires that play at that level, and then other people that play at that level are some of the best people in the world. So and honestly, I also got bored of poker. Like it's not exciting to me anymore. I don't like the swings. I did so much of it that I've gotten pretty bored of this. Business interests me more. Talking to you right now interests me more. So right now I'm paying coaches, various business coaches, to teach me things like marketing, things like lead generation, things like public speaking, communication, things like raising money, things like acquiring an existing business. What do you want to look at a business before acquiring a business? So skills like that. So I'm spending maybe $100,000 a year just trying to learn these skills through mastermind groups, through seminars, through direct coaching, one-on-one coaching whenever I can get that. And I want to spend the next few years. I'm fortunate enough to have enough money. So I calculated if I maintain my current lifestyle, which is a lavish lifestyle, I don't hold back, as you can imagine from how I wanted to live as since I was a child. Right. I really don't hold back. So even in my present lifestyle, which is lavish, my money would last me about 15 years if I don't work for 15 years.
If you just stop.
Yeah, if I just stop, don't make any money, I could still live for about 12 to 15 years. Right. And I haven't stopped working. I still make money. So I think my money would last me about 20 years. So I have decided to take the next 5-7 years to train in the various aspects of business and start taking shots at businesses. And I realized I might fail at first, but maybe not, because I learned a lot of important, valuable lessons through poker, through organizing events. And I'm hiring some of the best coaches in the world to understand how to execute on projects. So I have multiple projects starting now. I'm going to start recruiting a team this month, and and I will start building businesses. That's what I will do for the next 10 years or so.